Dominic Review Productions brings you classic entertainment in a modern world and in a vintage manner with the cast that's keeping the golden age of radio alive in a day in the life of Hollywood 1950s. Tonight's broadcast finds the cast of A Day in the Life of in the roles of Barbara, played by Jasmine Lofton's Rachel Hagan, George, played by Tony Bowers, Mason Davis, and Janice, played by Dominic Breckenridge's Betty Gray, and an original story entitled Homemade Matchmaker. Husband and wife, George and Barbara, enjoy the simple pleasures of life in their quiet little home on a quiet little street on a quiet, normal day. Almost.
Barbara?
I'm in here, George.
Oh, hiya, honey. How are things out on the home front?
Oh, fine. How about yourself? Any troubles at the office today?
Oh, no, just the usual insurance policies.
Postman and dogs again, huh?
Yeah. Hey, something smells good. What goes on here? All the nice dishes are out. This house is spotless. And the aroma. It's amazing.
As to imply that on a normal day, I serve on only the ugly dishes and keep a dirty house with a less than pleasant smell.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
Okay, which to you is the same thing. So excuse me, madam.
So now I'm old.
I didn't say that.
But that's what I heard.
Listen, Barbara, if I promise to keep my mouth shut, will you promise not to bite my head off if I just ask you one question? Depends
on the question. Well?
I'm afraid to ask. Your ears and my mouth don't seem to be on good terms right now.
No, George. What is it that you want to ask?
Okay, who's the show for?
Are you implying?
No, remember, you asked me.
Alright, I give in. I asked Janice over for dinner tonight.
Not Janice! Why her?
Because, George Talbot, she is our neighbor, a good friend, a nice person, and she's your sister.
Okay, which one is the reason not to invite her?
But why, George? Why do you always have this attitude toward Janice? I thought you loved your sister.
I do. I love Janice tremendously, but after 2 weeks of straight dining in with her, I don't like her very much.
Right, I admit. Janice has been over quite often.
Quite often? Barbara, my sister has been over to eat every day for the past 2 weeks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The only thing that she goes home for is to change. Pretty soon she'll move in.
About that, dear.
Oh, no, not that.
Not what?
If you're trying to talk me into letting Janice move in.
Move in? No, George, that's not what I was going to say.
That's what I heard.
George, listen. Janice said this will be her last night eating with us. She's going away for a while. And where are you going?
To take out the champagne. This calls for a celebration.
That's a fine attitude to have against your sister.
This is not against her, Barbara. It's toward her.
You know, if only Janice had somebody, a nice young man to get married to.
Yeah. Oh, no. Just remember that's how she got into this Lonely Hearts Club mess in the first place. You and those girlfriends of yours.
Me?
Yes, you. Come to think of it, you. It should be you going over to Janice's house this morning and noon and night to eat her out of house and home. I mean, to ask her for forgiveness.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. But you know what I'm saying at the same time.
Honestly, the fuss is over such a minor misunderstanding.
Minor misunderstanding? The man had a wife and 4 kids. What's so hard to understand?
How did I know?
Because he told you.
Because he told me. What's that to mean? It seems to me that every man goes around saying these days, I'm married.
Barbara, not every man and woman are Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman.
You're telling me.
Yeah, that goes double.
Well.
Listen, Barbara, that storyline worked very well on camera. And I'm sure that there are a lot of men who took notes before and after seeing Cary Grant utter that line to Ingrid Bergman in The Indiscreet. But I assure you, in this case, wishing did not make it so. Now, from now on, I want you to stay out of the matchmaking business and leave it to Shirley Booth. Hey, I'll answer it, dear. Hello? Oh, hello, Val. Not at all. Why? What is it? Oh, that's fine. When do you want me to do it? Tonight? Oh, yes, tonight. That's fine. I'll be home all evening. Yeah, you can come over anytime you like. 8 o'clock, you say? That sounds fine to me. All right, Val. So long.
Honey, was that Val Dennison?
Yeah, he wants to come over tonight and have me help him on some insurance cases. He's trying to have a couple people sign it.
Does he? What time did he say he'd be here?
About 8 o'clock. Why, you got something planned?
Not exactly. Tell me, George, is Val still single?
As far as I know, he was dating that department store model off and on before he went down to Paris. Val Dennison, I'm going to tell him that you can't see him and I can't see him tonight. We're having a place quarantine.
Why would you want to do that?
That gleam in your eye, it's enough to light a sailor's way home.
Put that phone down, George. I'm not going to try and pair Janice and Val together.
I don't know if I can trust you.
I'm insulted. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm so glad you could join us tonight, Janice. I appreciate you having me, Barbara. If you don't want me here, George, all you have to do is say so.
Is that all? Well, if I'd known that, then I would have said that 2 weeks ago.
George, why don't you go bring out the coffee, dear? And unless you want to end up like the little teapot, short and stout, I suggest you pipe down for now before I take you out of handle and break your spout.
I knew this sort of brutality would inspire you when you started listening to the Bickersons.
Janice, dear, have you been out lately?
You want to get rid of me too?
No. Oh, not at all, dear. I meant go to the movies, out to dinner, with a nice young...
Cup of coffee. Here you go, Barbara. Take this first cup of coffee, and I thought I'd tell you to stay out of it.
I'm not causing any trouble.
Yeah, but you're making it, and that is what I said, so I know what you heard.
Honestly, all this fuss is over nothing. Oh, that must be the doorbell. I'll answer it.
It isn't the bell to announce the first round. I'll answer it.
I didn't know you two were expecting company. I better go.
Fine.
No! Don't go, Janice. Stay. Besides, you haven't finished your coffee. Doorbell's ringing, dear.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You two stay here until I get back.
When will you be back?
I don't plan to. In a little while. But if by chance you must leave, be sure to exit stage right.
Stage right.
Go out the back door.
Well, Barbara, I believe I better call it a night.
So soon? It's still early.
I know. If it gets any earlier, it'll be morning.
I know. How about one more cup of coffee?
No. I believe I had enough after the third pot and the seventh cup. I wouldn't want to overdo it,
George, there you are.
You're still up. You're still here.
Don't worry, I'm leaving.
Here, honey, I'll walk you to the front door.
Back door. The back door is closer.
But she lives across the street.
Facing this side of the house.
With the walkway right around the corner.
And the garage down the alley.
Up the creek without a paddle. Now that we all have our sides covered, if you two don't mind, I'd like to take the river up the road, down the creek, along the street, cross the bridge, to walk that lonesome valley by myself because nobody else is going to do it for me.
Unless you want to walk by yourself. That is, if Val has...
Shush! Woman, please!
Val Dennison? Isn't that the one who, Spacken Sie Deutsch?
Okay. That wouldn't do you any good. You seem to be slapping it yourself.
What was that, dear? I was looking into the dining room.
Spacken Sie Deutsch.
Never used it on that. I only flip fuck checks with it.
Okay, not spatula, splacken. Smack it. Oh, forget it. You two got me doing... You know what? It's late, I'm tired, And by all means, use the front door.
No, I don't think I better. You see, I had a date tonight.
You did? With who?
Who?
I think what we mean, Janice, is why didn't you tell us before? And who was the date with?
Val Dennison.
Val Dennison? Isn't that what she said?
That's what I heard.
Is that?
Who broke the date, Janice?
I did.
But why, honey?
Because he asked me to marry him.
And
I said no.
why?
Because he was already married.
Already married? Impossible. I've known Val for years. He's not married.
I know. I watched Indiscreet too.
So you
Well, not right away, but eventually.
That's too soon. Wait until.
By then, our older sister will be married. I figured if
That's just the right month. By then, all of the.
Oh, I can't use those. I'm allergic.
Oh, do you use?
Not anymore. Too expensive. Down at the drugstore off of
They close.
Just like this conversation. I watched Charlie Chan too.
Manhattan Mall.
Birmingham.
Oh, good night, everybody.
The voices heard on tonight's broadcast were provided by the wonderful Jasmine Lofton as Rachel Hagen and Barbara. You know the name? It is I, Tony Ballard as Mason Davis and George. And the beautiful Dominique Breckenridge as Betty Gray and Janice. Reminding you that all of the women's wardrobe tonight were provided by her private line, Dominique Private Collection.
If you like that first movie, you can enjoy our podcast. Remember to subscribe to our Dominique Review YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, follow us at Dominique Review on Twitter, and share us with your friends and family before we bring them all new episodes next week. Be sure to watch with your friends and family here at the YouTube broadcast channel. This is Dominique Review. Good night, everybody. Take the places and see.
Not causing any trouble.
You're making it, and it is what I said, so you know why you heard. What?
Day in the Life of wants to thank you for tuning in to our broadcast. Remember to subscribe to our Dominique Review YouTube tips.
That thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that song. Great. Just, okay. Oh, no, anytime. Okay.
Ready to go.
Watching the big, yeah, the Bickerson.
The Bickersons.
That's Donna Nietzsche.
Alright. Are you still up? Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Are you still up?
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
And unless you want to end up like a little teapot, yeah.
Okay. What was that one?
That was Benny and Jits.
Say
Piano
drum.
part.
Boom. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we was in the song.
How do you know that? And never mind. Go ahead. That was way before all of our
Yeah,
time.
we wasn't none of us here.
Okay. What do you thought about? Okay. Go
We
ahead.
wasn't even gleams.
Oh. Okay. Dominique Review Productions brings you classic entertainment. Can you do this? I'm tired of this. Does my voice sound annoying?
No.
Don't just say that, please. I'm a big girl.
It doesn't.
I wear big girl pants.
It doesn't.
Okay. I get tired of hearing my voice every week. Okay.
Listen, Barbara. You gotta walk again.
Be on it.
Here we go.
You got that part.
I knew this brutality would inspire. What are you when you started listening to the Dickersons?
It's like a country
I
song.
knew this. You know the name. And I, as Tony Ballard, Mason Davis, and George.
It
and
is
Dominique.
I. One time.
George.
Trouble with the props. Gotta get that GQ.
I've got to get this tie right. My tie is looking
We got
weird.
the vogue going on. Before I can go by the hand.
Okay.
This is like a little boy being disciplined.
Oh, the threatening.
Yes.
You know, listen, Barbara. If you promise to keep your mouth shut, I promise not to bite your head off. Barbara, I promise to keep my mouth shut. Okay.
You really trying to tell her to go to places. Okay, listen, Barbara. Tonight's broadcast finds the cast of A Day in the Life of, and yeah, that was real, like, cutthroat.
I was like,
Let me do that again, because no
No. I'll answer that later. I'll answer. Oh, do it again. I'm sorry.
Later? I'm on the phone now. I was keeping the golden age of radio alive in the day.
Just started tonight's broadcast.
All right.
Sorry.
How did you say that?
I'm sorry.
I thought he said, I'm sorry. It's like, whoa. Exit stage left. Okay.
It's Cary Grant or Ingrid Bergman.
Man and woman. He wasn't both.
What? Barbara! You got my line? Barbara, not every man and woman are Gary Grant. Wow.
Cracking it. Okay.
Barbara! All of the clothes on tonight's broadcast were provided by The Gap 20% off sale. Okay. Something smells good here. What goes on here? All the nice dishes are out in the house now.
I'm in the house.
Hey, something smells good here. What goes on here? Something smells good. What goes on here?
Where are you going?
I'm going out. The what?
Do footsteps, receiver up, and then you'll take
Okay.
it from there.
Wait, so he can actually pick up the phone. I'm gonna go that way.
No. This is sound effects, baby.
Oh.
I got it.
Okay. Well,
That
then
Jasmine.
pick it up.
Oh, I need Tamara back now. I can plug her back up. Just an open mic night. Okay. Why I got lipstick on the page? Sorry. I was trying to get that all going.
It's the pouch in his stomach. Really?
It's a tea pouch.
Who said that? I couldn't tell. Okay.
All right. Let's
Okay,
get this
one more
together.
time. Now let's do this together.
Barbara?
Yeah, that was gonna say.
I
I
Because
close.
I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
It was really jammed. Okay.
Very about the six.
Well, if I could hear you with your mic off, I would know, but I already disrolled it.